Welcome. We're going to do a mindful movement practice for your shoulders. And as we do this movement, I encourage you to think about a couple of things. We're going to really pay attention to what you're feeling as you're moving, just tuning into everything that's happening in your whole body mind system as you're moving your shoulders. And I encourage you to look for a couple of things. One is ease. So we tend to like effort. We tend to have this idea that effort is going to push us towards improvement. And sometimes that's the case. But it is really important that we also cultivate familiarity with ease. And ease is a really lovely quality to have as part of your healing toolkit. Moving with ease can really, really improve how you feel in your body quickly. So that's the first thing I'll encourage you to look for. And the other is your level of comfort. So we tend to often, especially if we have pain, push through all kinds of uncomfortable sensations. Just for this practice, what I will invite you to do if you're willing is to really play with what the practice would look like if you made it really truly comfortable in your body. So start in any seated position. You don't have to be on the floor. You don't have to have your legs crossed. Be somewhere that feels comfortable for you right now. Take a moment to just feel your sitting bones on whatever you're sitting on, your legs, your feet. So this is your base, right? This is where you are grounded as you do the movements. You might see if it feels okay to let your lower front ribs soften towards the ground a little bit. And then we're going to stay quiet through the neck, through the tops of the shoulders. We're going to bring the arms up. We're going to bend the elbows and we're going to bring the fingers somewhere to the head. Now, there's a couple of things that happen when we do this. One is sometimes we hunch the shoulders up to bring the fingers to the head. The other is sometimes we bring the head forward to get the fingers behind and then lift the head back up. For our purposes today, I'd rather you just keep your body where it's at. Move through the arms, the joints of the arms and shoulders, and just let your fingers come to wherever they come. Taking a couple of breaths just to feel how this feels. And we're going to bring a little movement into this position. So taking an inhale here. As you exhale, bring your elbows towards each other, towards the front of the room, just hinging where your fingers touch your skull. And then as you inhale, you're going to let your elbows come wide. See if you can keep this movement in the shoulders, right? So exhaling forward. Inhaling wide. Sometimes we also move through the neck and spine when we do this, and that's totally fine. But for today, let's see if we can just move at the shoulders. What does that feel like? The other thing is these small movements can fatigue really quickly. So if you're feeling fatigue, rest, right? We're looking for comfort and ease within the movements that you're doing. So prioritizing that for yourself over anything about how the practice looks. And then when you're ready, you're going to bring the arms down, let the arms rest. Take a moment to just notice, how does your body and mind receive that, right? How does the movement land in your system? And then we're going to take your right arm out to the right. We're going to turn the elbow up-ish and the thumb down. Only as far as that's comfortable for you, right? So there's no need to force the elbow towards the ceiling. Mine doesn't go all the way towards the ceiling. It's just a direction of movement. Then you're going to bend the elbow and let the hand come where it comes. Maybe it comes to the hip. Maybe it can slide behind a little bit or even a lot behind the low back. Keeping the movement comfortable and easy though, right? So we're not fighting to get the head anywhere. We're letting it end up where it ends up. The first thing we're going to do is take the chin to the chest and then round through the upper back, just letting yourself round forward, let your shoulder fall forward, let your shoulder blade move wide. Start to send some breath into your upper back, letting the breath broaden the space between your shoulder blades. Focus on creating space through the back body in a way that's comfortable and easy. When you're ready to come up, think about your shoulder just staying the way that it is. We're going to straighten up through the spine, bring the chin level and the gaze forward, let the shoulder stay relaxed. And then instead of thinking about pushing the shoulder back like we sometimes do here, think about pressing the back of your right hand into your low back or the back of your hip. If your arm is all the way out in the side, you might then press your fist into your side and slightly forward. But otherwise, if you're behind, you're going to just press forward through the back of the right hand and find an amount of effort that you can sustain, right? So we're not looking for strain. We're looking for an amount of effort that still has some ease to it, that's still comfortable, where the rest of you can still stay quiet and calm. And when you're ready, you're going to release that effort. Let the hand come out beside you. Upper arm is now by your right side. Your right palm is up. And now you're going to do this little movement here. If you imagine you holding a tray on your right hand, you're just going to pass that from side to side. We're not tipping the tray. So we're holding the tray upright. We're keeping your right elbow right next to your right side so it's not flaring out to the side as you move here. And then let that movement be as big or small as it is, finding a range of motion that's comfortable and easy. Noticing what you notice. Let your right arm rest. Take a moment for those movements to land in your system, right? What happens, how are those received? What shifts and what doesn't shift? And then we'll take the left arm out to the left. We're going to turn the elbow up-ish and the thumb down-ish. No need to really get that elbow all the way up or the thumb all the way down if that's not comfortable. And then you're going to bend your elbow and you're going to let this left hand land wherever it lands. Just seeing, really in the service of comfort and ease, where does it end up? It may not look anything like the other side, and that's okay. First thing we're going to do is bring the chin to the chest, round through the upper back, let the shoulder come forward, let the shoulder blade widen on the rib cage, breathe into the upper back, really spreading that space between the shoulder blades with your inhale. Seeing where you can relax as you exhale, letting yourself be curved. Letting this rounding happen. And notice how your body receives it. When you're ready to come up, we're going to keep the shoulder relaxed. Think about unfurling the spine. So you're coming upright through the spine, chin level, gaze forward. Let the shoulders stay relaxed. And then with just the right amount of effort, something you can sustain, erring on the side of gentleness, you're going to press the back of your left hand into your low back. Finding some work within the ease, right? An amount of effort that is comfortable in the shoulder and elsewhere, where you're really being able to be soft and just work a little bit through the shoulder. Then you're going to release that effort. You're going to slide your arm out. We'll bring the left elbow right next to the left rib cage. Left palm is up. Imagining you're holding a tray face up towards the ceiling. And then you're just going to pass that tray side to side. Any amount of movement that feels good, keeping the palm of the hand upright. and the left elbow right next to the left side ribs. Possibly this side feels different from the other side, so just notice how that manifests. Can you find a range of motion that feels smooth and comfortable and easy? Waking up all the muscles around the shoulder. And then when you're ready, you're going to let your hands rest. Both hands rest, both shoulders rest. Nice, easy breath. And just take a moment to see, how are things now? Having done this mindful movement practice in your shoulders, how are things now? And then you get to decide, do you want to spend a little more time here? Do you want to lie down and give your shoulders a chance to rest? When you feel ready to go about your day, maybe maintain a little bit of that mindful awareness, a little bit more detailed mapping of what's going on in and around your shoulders. I hope you found this really helpful. I'd love to answer your questions and hear your experiences in the comments. And I hope that you have happy and healthy shoulders as you go forward playing with these types of mindful awareness exercises. Please look at the shoulders playlist for more ideas and take really good care. Thank you so much.